Good afternoon, everyone. On Friday, the 12th of October 2018, police became aware of concerns that were held for the welfare of a gentleman that was living at 17 Carousel Street at Para Vista. As a result of those concerns, police attended the address yesterday and they found a 46-year-old male deceased within the premises. This man appears to have been the victim of a significant assault, and for operational reasons I can't go into the details of the injuries that the man has sustained. I'm also at this stage unable to provide you with details as to his identity, as we're still in the process of making formal notifications to his next of kin. The death of this man has been declared a major crime. Detectives from Major Crime Investigation Branch, assisted by detectives from Eastern District CIB and other areas of St. Paul, are investigating the matter as a murder. From our investigations, it is clear that the property was being used as a cannabis grow house. There was one room was set up hydroponically and that contained a number of seedlings, and the other room was also set up hydroponically with more mature plants. Those plants had been removed from the premises. This particular house appears to have been targeted specifically because there was cannabis on the property. Our investigations to date indicate that the attack most likely occurred in the late evening of Monday, the 8th of October, and between that time and the early hours of the 9th, being Tuesday. The cannabis plants were taken from the property and they were removed in a motor vehicle which belonged to the deceased man. That motor vehicle is on the screen, and it's a 2006 grey coloured Mazda sedan with the registration number XLU 131. We're particularly interested in the movements of that vehicle in the time from when it was taken, which we believe was around midnight on the Tuesday, early hours of the Tuesday morning, until it was recovered by police a short time later, about 1 a.m, quite close by in a neighbouring suburb. So today I'm appealing to members of the public who haven't already spoken to police. If you've got information which will assist us in relation to this matter, I urge you to contact Crime Stoppers on 1-800 333 000, and that can be anonymous. I'll take some questions.
Detectives today looked at another property around the corner from where the murder scene was. Is that linked at all?
Look, obviously these people have approached the property from the outside, so we're looking for indications of where they may have been in the lead up to actually entering the premises.
You say these people, so is it confirmed that there's more than one person involved in this attack? Or?
It's pretty early in the investigation, so I don't want to speculate, but I would say with some sort of confidence at this stage we're looking at least 3 people, if not more, involved in this incident.
Is there any suggestion that there are more grow houses or crops related to this particular murder?
Look, at this stage we're investigating the circumstances around the murder. The grow house factor is a factor for our investigation, but we're really focusing on who's been responsible for the death of this man at this stage. We certainly will look at links with other grow houses if that becomes an issue for us in our investigation, but so at this stage we're processing the scene, processing witness information that we've been given in CCTV in the area.
Can you tell us where the murdered man is from and who raised concerns for his welfare?
The gentleman has been living at the address for about 6 months, I understand, and he's been from Adelaide. I can't tell you any more about his details because, as I say, we are trying to contact family and we obviously don't want to cause him any more grief than is necessary.
Do you know if a weapon was used?
He's sustained injuries, as I said earlier, for operational reasons. I don't want to go into what the nature of those injuries are, and I don't want to speculate about how they would have been caused, so it's too early to say.
I think police said before that this man wasn't notified to the police. Is it possible that he was just kind of a caretaker of the property and wasn't actually running that drug operation? Or?
It is possible, and it's something we'll look at about why he was there, what his role was, etc. So yeah, that's part of the investigation.
Okay. Does he have any family locally or in Australia?
We're trying to establish that at this stage, so we haven't confirmed whether he has any family in Australia. So we're in the process of.
Is he an Australian citizen?
No, he's not.
You can't say where he's from?
Not at this stage.
The region?
No.
Okay.
And you said that there was drugs taken from the house. Was that in his car?
Yes, that's correct.
Do you know where they were taken?
So we know that the drugs were loaded into the victim's car, which is the car on the screen, and that was taken to another location. I don't want to disclose where that is because it's important we establish from the public any sightings of this vehicle. I don't want to compromise that by saying where we found the vehicle.
How significant was the hydroponic setup? Obviously, we only saw a few plants get taken out today, and as you mentioned, the rest were taken.
Yep.
Can you put a dollar figure on it, or?
Well, look, I haven't actually seen the setup because that's being processed by forensics, but what I understand is it's your typical sort of residential hydro setup.
Is there any suggestion that this crop could be part of a bigger drug ring or wider links to?
Again, that would be speculation at this stage, so I probably don't want to go there.
Last ones, everybody.
But definitely not linked to any other form of raids or these sort of crops?
We can never say never, but at this stage it's too early to be definitive.
Just generally, what in terms of the type of murder, it sounds quite brutal. I mean, how hard was it for police to say? How would you describe it?
Look, people that go to do things like this are motivated by their desire to obtain the drugs from another person, and they use violence obviously to incapacitate the person, and yeah, that's what's happened in this case. So that's concerning.
All good, everybody?
When you guys found the car, was there any drugs in it?
I'd rather not say at this stage.